Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, I will solve question number 3A, and this question number 3A belongs to code 0478, that is computer science, S20, that is May-June 2020, and question paper 22. What is question? An algorithm has been written in pseudocode to input the names and marks of 35 students. The algorithm stores the names and marks into arrays name and mark. The highest mark awarded is found and the number of students with that mark is counted. Both of these values are output. Give line numbers where the 4 errors are to be found in the pseudocode. Suggest a correction for each error. Let's start. First of all, highest marks is 100. Okay, this is not possible because at the beginning of the program or when you will start a program, this variable should keep the lowest value, because once you will keep the lowest value, then you will be able to put the new value. Okay, now highest marks here should be equal to 0. Highest mark should be equal to 0. Next one, highest mark students is 0. Yes, this is correct. By default, highest marks of the student is 0. For count equal to 1 to 35, this is a loop that will execute from 1 to 35. Output, please enter the student name. This is the mark. This is the message. Okay, and marks will be stored into array name is name and index is count, and count will start from 1 to 35. Okay, second number, line number 6, please enter the student mark. This is also a message and input mark, and here it is written counter. Okay, counter, we don't have any variable with the name of counter. Okay, we have a count. Okay, now we will use count as an index in mark array. If mark count equal to highest, if it will match mark count and highest marks, then what it will do? It will increase by 1. Okay, by default it is written here -1, but here it should be increased by +1. And if mark count greater than highest marks, and if it will check if marks count is greater than highest marks, then what they will do? Then highest marks, then that mark will store into the highest. This should be a swap. Okay, this should be here and that should be on the left side, and left side statement should be on the right side. Okay, and highest mark, whenever it will match, it means that is the first highest marks of the student. That's why it going to, and if next count, is it okay? How many errors are there? 1, 2, and this is the 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th error. Okay, this is the 4th error. Same program I have implemented in Visual Basic.NET console mode for your more understanding point of view. I have written the answer here, line number 01, line number 07, 10, and 14. I will copy this program into Visual Studio. What I did here I have declared array with 10 elements, and data type of array is string, and mark array data type is integer, and highest marks is integer, and highest marks student as integer, and highest marks equal to 0, and highest marks student 0. Okay, here I made the correction. For counter equal to 1 to 10, loop start from this line number 13 to line number 25, and here it will ask the message about the name, and it will store into name array. Second, this is also a message, and it will ask, and it will store the mark into mark array, and then it will compare whether marks are equal to highest marks. If it is equal, then it will count the number of students. Okay, and here every time it will check whether the marks, the new coming marks is more than highest marks. If it is more than highest marks, it means then they will store that marks into highest marks, and this is the first student mark. Okay, after then it will check again. Okay, and here it will display the message. I want to run this program and I will show you the output of this program. Enter the student mark. For student A, marks is 11, student B, marks is 22, student C, marks is 33, student D, marks is 33. Now two students have the same marks, 33. Now this time highest marks is 33. Now I will enter marks E and 44. When I will enter marks 44, previous two students, they have counter, they have reset again that counter to 1. That's why I have written here. So when it will check highest marks will match. Highest marks is when new coming marks, entering marks is greater than the highest marks, the previous highest marks, then it will reset counter and then it will store that highest marks. Now 44 is the highest marks now. Okay, 44. Now two students have 44 marks. Name is actually 44. This next one is T variable and marks is 55. F marks is 66. Now I will enter the highest marks now. Student name suppose YY, and marks is 75. And the student name R, marks is 75. Now I have written two times 75. There are two students with the highest marks of 75. Okay, in this way you can check what is the highest marks and how many students carry those highest marks. Okay, thank you.